Was the lowest level you can beat Pokemon Red and Blue using a Magneton. We are on to Blue. Level 51, we're looking pretty good here. So we're going to go ahead and Thunderbolt the Pidgeot and just get rid of it. The Sky Attack's not the end of the world if we do get hit with one, but we really don't want to play around. We can set up later. We're also going to do the same thing with Alakazam. Even though our special is so high, we really just don't want it playing around with us too much. It goes for a Side Beam, which is better than Psychic, and the Reflect doesn't really matter because we are using Special. I didn't love to see the full Restore there, but you know, we keep pushing through. Again, Side Beam better than Psychic, and then we're going to go for Thunderbolt. We're just going to try to get to the Rhydon with a decent amount of health. There's not a whole lot the Rhydon can do. Honestly, thank goodness for the Rhydon, because as you'll see here, what it lets us do is set up a Reflect, which is going to prevent us from taking damage from a lot of Blue's Pokemon. And then we're going to use Rest, because with the Reflect up, Fairy Attack is not doing that much, and Horn Drill will not affect us. So we just sleep for a couple turns. When we wake up, we're going to mimic Horn Drill. We pretty much have to do this because there's not a whole lot that can take down the Rhydon from Magneton's side. Even moves like Hyper Beam do minimal damage to this Rhydon. So we're going to go ahead and try to knock that out. We can use Thunderbolt on the Arcanine, and it will be a 2-hit KO, but there is not a whole lot the Arcanine can do for us. So then we go ahead and take out the Arcanine. So we just have 2 Pokemon left. We're at full health. We're looking pretty good. So on the Executor, we try to go for Thunderbolt. This is the first time I actually got to Executor, and it did nothing. So I was like, well, can't do a whole lot to us, so let's just shoot for a Horn Drill, and we end up getting it in 2 turns, which is pretty cool. And now with full health and Thunderbolt, I am feeling pretty good. So level 53 with the Magneton. Let's see if anything crazy happens. It could go for Blizzard and Freeze. I could get some Gen 1 misses, but none of that happens. We go ahead and knock out the Blastoise. So that's another world record under the belt. I thank you guys for watching. So the question I ask you is,